17-6.
Yeah.
They scored it. Wait, they scored?
Yeah, they scored again.
Hey, this game might be over with if the Texans can keep it up.
They made the fumble again.
These games are next weekend.
I keep on telling Odell, man, that Texans defense is dangerous. You're not beating the Texans. It's gonna be hard for y'all to beat the Texans.
This game will go take on that young Patriots.
Yeah, Bills and so it'll be Bills and Denver. Okay, so it'll be Patriots versus Texans or Steelers. Then I was right, I think. Come on, Texans. Just milk the clock down. Just milk the clock down a little bit.
Harrison in on the stop, a gain of 2 so far. The Houston defense has outscored the Steelers offense.
Yep.
6 in the ballgame.
I knew it.
18-6.
You got to pop.
Yep.
Because I had a root beer and ready to freeze, but you got to pop.
I do.
I picked some of that with
What he was thinking every step of the way on this 33-yard fumble return. You think about it, only 2 starters on the defense.
Only 2, so their defense is injured, and their defense is still playing. Wow. So the Texans' defense is still injured.
Here's a quick throw for first down to Jason.
Yeah. Like, hey, Greta, I told you though, the Texans. Like I said, I don't think you remember this though. When the Texans beat Josh Allen, they sacked Josh Allen 8 times.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, the Texans' defense is dangerous. Now, they don't score a lot of points. I doubt they're going to score like 30 points in this game, really. But their defense, their strength is their defense. They got the #1 defense. No teams don't want to play them.
I didn't know they had the #1 defense. They was just what I was saying. They said, yeah, they got the #1.
I think their defense was ranked number 5 or somewhere in the top 10 last year, though. But their defense is stronger. I don't know who the defensive coordinator, though, but he doing his thing. Against the Steelers' hurt offense ain't good. All the Houston Texans gotta do is milk the clock down a little bit. Y'all defense is holding their Steelers.
Hey, before you leave, who am I garbage can ready in front of my door?
Yeah, I pulled it to the front. I didn't know you needed to the door or not.
It ain't got no. I don't think no garbage can.
So I don't know if you're gonna get some garbage though, like tomorrow, and if you want to put it in there though, have it already at the front or whatever. So I don't know. But I'll pull it to the door then.
Big third down coming up. You know, you see that C.J. Stroud, he's trying to run the clock down, and you get him up at the line of scrimmage and hold it. Sometimes, especially on the road, that could be hard on and off. Just sit there.
Yeah. Texans defense is what's up, man. I'm scared of the Texans. The Cowboys lost to these guys though. They blowed us out. No team don't want to face this Texans defense.
And Nick Caserio, what a pickup. 5th-year GM for the Texans, got him in a trade.
Odell saying something about going to the Super Bowl. How can y'all do that if y'all can't get past the Texans?
Talking about with 2 tight ends and then
I don't know. The Texans may be a good team. Who they play next time?
They should be playing. I thought they were going to be playing Buffalo, but they're probably going to be facing the Patriots because it's going to be. Yeah, that's going to be a hard one right there, though, too. That's going to be a low-scoring game. Just run the ball, eat the clock up. Yeah, it might be over with almost, Greta. Eat the clock up a little bit. Y'all got them right where y'all want them. Send these Steelers to Cancun. Greta, the Texans, they avenged for you, though, when your Ravens should have been in that, though. Steelers don't get nothing.
Just under 5 minutes now to play, but this is a defense and a series right here that this defense is just.
Bye-bye, Tomlin.
Eventually, when your offense isn't doing anything more than what the Steelers have tonight, it starts to rub off on your defensive unit.
And they're in field goal range.
Just is not held up very well.
How many minutes? 4 minutes?
Yep, 4 minutes. Run that ball. They got him. They got him.
Yeah, the 20-yard line.
It's a first down for the moment. And the call is it's against the Steelers.
Yep.
Defense number 26.
Penny decline.
Result of the play is the first down. Time now for an hour. Brought to you by Wingstop and Christian Kirk.
They is out of it. Even if the Steelers get the ball back, though, what are you gonna do? You're gonna need a touchdown.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, they're not like 2 scores.
The only thing I was worried about is the Houston's offense, though. But their offense is putting 17 points, though, which is not the greatest, but it's enough to win them the game. They did beat the Chiefs, though, 17-10, though. I think like in the middle of the regular season.
Turning our focus to the Pittsburgh sideline, Mike Tomlin,
This might be Rodgers' last game.
Has hinted that this season would be his last. During the week, the Steelers have said that they might be open to bringing Rodgers back another year if he would want to do that.
I believe it, Rodgers.
What's the future for Mike Tomlin in his 19th season?
Yeah, Tomlin, looks like you're going to be, this will be your 9th season not winning a playoff game. Oh, yeah, this could be y'all 9th season not winning a playoff game. Y'all haven't won a playoff game in 9 years, or now 9 years.
This year made the top on last year.
Mm-hmm.
But I really do believe that this is Rodgers last year.
Yeah, it is pretty much. It looks like it's going to be.
Personal foul, face mask, defense number 51. Comes after this is the goal. Automatic first down. Nick Herbig is guilty of the face mask.
Now, wait a minute. Do somebody play Saturday?
I don't. They do. There should be some playoff games on Saturday. It might be Denver and Buffalo Bills on Saturday.
Phillip Rivers this year, when he came out and decided to come out of retirement and play for the Colts, who knows what next year might bring? He might be willing to.
Bro, the Colts pulled a Jacksonville Jaguars, bro. They literally started off with 8-2 and they lost all their games. Finished with 8-9 and they missed the playoffs. Jaguars did the same thing in 2023. They had an 8-3 record, lost all their games, and finished with a 9-8 record. I can't believe it by the Colts, though, man.
And as far as Mike Tomlin goes, Joe, I would say I can't imagine him not being back unless he just decides he doesn't want to be back. But after what happened to John Harbaugh in Baltimore, I mean, it's a crazy league. It's tough on these coaches, and it's anyone's guess what might happen.
Yeah. I don't know if they will fire Tomlin. Tomlin's still getting them a good record, so I don't know.
Whether it's Ray the second or their general manager Omar Khan, decisions to be made as they go forward. First down and goal, ball back outside the 10 as Mark sizes.
Texas, yep, blow them out. Yeah, no yellow towels. I don't see no yellow towels flying around. That crowd is silent.
And they playing in Pittsburgh.
Ooh, I can't wait to call Odell. I'm gonna call him.
Yeah, he probably, if I were you, I would have said, hey, what about them Steelers?
Yes, he great. Yeah, the Texans, they avenged for you. They beat the Steelers for y'all, though, which should have been the Ravens. Should have been the Ravens versus Houston. They avenged for you.
They're as good as advertised, and as long as they can play like they did tonight, they'll be in every ball game late in the game with a chance to win. Extra point is good from Fairbairn. Texans have outscored the Steelers 17-0.
Yeah.
They only got 2 field goals, didn't they?
Yeah, it was like, what, 7-6 at halftime?
Got in. Stepped down, found a hole, and
It's all good, Rodgers.
his frustration has been on display since this game.
Yeah. Y'all weren't even supposed to be in the playoffs anyway. It should have been the Ravens. I saw this coming. Should have been Ravens.
As good as it feels to make the playoffs, when you and invariably whenever you do lose, if you're not the Super Bowl champion, it's a disappointment. There's no question about that.
I'm surprised Philadelphia out of it too.
I'm not super shocked about them though, but I had a feel it was like a 50-50 game though, but Eagles couldn't do it. Their offense sucks.
I'd be glad because the Bears played.
The Bears.
Yeah, the Bears played Sunday, I think.
So many pieces to it. Future Hall of Famers. Gainwell dropped it, picks it up. Able to cross the 25 and spins near the 29. Aaron Rodgers is used to waiting. was lightly recruited out of high school.
That's
One
it
season
for
at
y'all.
junior college, then 2 at Cal. He slid to the 24th pick in the 2005 draft. Backed up Brett Favre for 3 seasons. But it's been worth the wait. 4-time MVP, Super Bowl champion, and MVP in his top
Yeah.
of all time.
His only Super Bowl ring was 2010 against them Steelers.
In passer rating, it just goes on and on and on. All those years.
When he played for Green Bay, that was good.
Yep, when it was at Green Bay, they beat them like 38 to 34 against Ben Roethlisberger. At least he got a ring.
For him to be one of the best quarterbacks,
Yeah.
it seems like he would have had more than just one ring.
Yeah, he would.
This would be the lowest offensive output with regard to points scored for Aaron Rodgers in his.
Well, my correction, they haven't won a playoff game in 9 years for Tomlin. They haven't won a playoff game in 9 years.
That's it.
8 years pretty much. It was going to be 9 years.
Second down and 10. Rodgers, Gainwell, Watson. There is nothing going on.
Even Jay Willie Silly said something about that though. He talks trash about the Steelers though too.
When you say that,
He be saying the Steelers are trash though, whatever though, and then like they always negative in the playoffs though, which is kind of true. They haven't won a playoff game in 8 years.
Consecutive playoff game under Mike Tomlin.
Good stuff by the Texans.
Mike Tomlin on the verge.
And look again, granted the Texans are 12 and they finished with a 12-5 record though the regular season.
All that success.
These guys were literally 3-5. Let's keep that in mind. These guys were 3-5.
Here's one over the middle.
They won like 8 games straight though. These guys were literally 3-5.
Down yardage.
Aaron Rodgers, them was first throws, they ain't
Say this for
gonna
Mike
be no
Tomlin. If
good.
this is it,
You got to
whether
throw
it's by
some
the
bomb, they gonna be
Steelers,
no good.
decision saying this is one its
Not
course,
too far back.
or if it's him saying I want to try something else, go somewhere else, try TV, whatever it is, he will not be out of work all day long.
A lot of networks knocking on his door, that's for sure. And if he wants to continue to coach, if he's let go, there'll be a lot of shooters knocking on his door for that as well.
Intercepted, yep. Take it all the way, boy. Take it all the way. 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 Whoop that trick.
Whoop that trick, get whoop that trick, get
Whoop that trick. Whoop that trick. Oh, 30 points, my goodness. These guys put 30 points on the Steelers, man. Hey, Steelers, don't feel bad, though. Don't feel bad, though. The Texans scored 31 points against the Chargers last year in the playoffs, 31-6. They're putting 30 points again in the first round.
You kind of put the cherry on the pie right there.
2 defensive touchdowns for this Houston group. And the Texans will win their first ever road playoff game.
Yep, it's their first road playoff game. Their other 2 playoff games have been like at home, I think. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, how many playoff games have they won? How C.J. Stroud? They went to the playoffs in 2023. They they blowed out the Cleveland Browns in the first round. They blowed out the Chargers in the first round in the last year. So this will be their first road game of their playoffs.
That must be the owner.
Nice job for the Houston Texans. Congratulations to them and Calvin McNair. And a chance to win their first road playoff game in franchise history.
Odie tried to get funny.
I bet he did. They ain't going to no Super Bowl.
The extra point. After finding a penalty from
He ain't trying to call you nice.
I'll call him.
And I'm you.
Yeah,
Trying to call
he would.
Trying to brag.
under the
He ain't trying to call it nice.
Mm-hmm.
hard to do.
Hit that low and not hit anybody.
Yeah, Steeler fans are leaving, Greg. Steeler fans are leaving that stadium.
Yeah. They already knew they can't win.
Wow, look at the look on
There's
his
no
face.
way they can win this game right there. The only way they can win this tonight, there's no way.
Normally McAfee ends up handing out about 200 grand after one of these kicks. Let's go down to Lisa Salters. Lisa?
Yeah, Joe, when you look at Aaron Rodgers over here on the sidelines, you can't help but wonder what he's thinking. We asked him a few weeks ago when we were here, week 15, we asked him, is this it? And he said, probably. He said that's what he's been saying all year. He said the team has been...
Damn, yeah, this is going to be Rodgers' last, yeah. Might be his final game. This was a crappy game for him.
He said it's been a really fun year. He at that time, he just wanted to go on a run and make the playoffs. That did happen, but he said, I feel really good about what's happened this year, and that's what I've been saying all year.
Dang. Yep.
Yeah, and for Aaron
Rodgers, this is literally might be your last game, and your last in the before you retire, and your last game has pretty much been crappy. Just like Tom Brady, though. And you want to know, so this is almost the same score. Tom Brady's last game, though, was Tampa Bay versus the Cowboys in 2022 season. And we blowed them out 30 to 14. And Tom Brady did not play so good. Same with Rodgers. This is like the outcome. This is your last game.
What's today's date?
Probably is it the 13th? Is it? I think it's the 13th or something. Yeah, 13 or 14.
stood up at the line of scrimmage.
You know, Joe, you think about some of his best moments. You know, we called a lot of those moments when he had them over the years with Green Bay playoff wins, and of course we called his Super Bowl win as well there in Dallas against these Pittsburgh Steelers. You know, what's tough to see these guys like him that have had such distinguished careers and then go out the way this game's been played here tonight. But maybe we'll see him again. I'm not real sure. But if I was betting, I'd say this is the last game we'll see him play.
2 minutes left in this wild card game. A game that has been dominated by this Texans defense. They've got 2 touchdowns on defense. They bothered Aaron Rodgers all night. D'Amico Ryan's proud of his group. Aaron Rodgers is not. 2 to go.
Whew.
Hey, that's a big difference from when you were
Yeah.
working at Suspect Crazy.
Yeah, Dairy Queen, yeah.
Dairy Queen.
Next will obviously bring you down as well here from the players and coaches.
That's why Aaron them kept saying a man's job.
Yeah.
They used to say that make me man, because I used to think that you liked the job what you were doing.
Yeah, Greg, look at the stadium. Look at all those empty seats, man. They're gone.
Yeah,
They are gone.
Will Anderson Jr.
Yeah, I don't want to be that man. They know they're killing John.
Al Shire, the Pro Bowler. 2 great corners.
There's Mason Rudolph, their backup.
Yeah, he can.
Have the game in the lineup for you next
Mason
weekend.
Rudolph will see
Before we
next
get
year.
off the air, so we know this. Every network executive and every
Mason Rudolph, you punk. I remember what you did against my Bengals, though, when y'all blowed us out, when you ended our season. Yeah. Used to be my grannies.
that will be revealed to us before we go off the
Okay,
air. Rodgers is on the sideline. But you'll be able to book your flights here in just a minute.
A lot of podcasts about this thing going to look star on the front.
Not yet.
Austin.
It's a completion from Rudolph to Austin. And Traymon Smith is there for the stop. Mason Rudolph made a start this year, week 12. Under a minute to go. Here's Warren. Back-to-back first downs. Okay, I'm told it's...
Yep, there it is, Greg. There's the playoffs right there.
Oh, okay.
So it's gonna be Steelers versus Patriots. Oh yeah. Or Texans versus Patriots, my bad. Yeah, that's gonna be Buffalo versus Denver. Sunday. I think it's Sunday.
Warren. And that's going to do it. It is a 32 30-6 win for the Houston Texans with a dominating defensive performance. The Steelers are finished, and D'Amico Ryans.
And they're going to Cancun. The Steelers are going to Cancun.
Oh, yeah, you don't want to hear that. And then that's why they're going to Cancun.
Yep.
Salute this defense and members of it. They had to deal with all
1, 2, 3. Steelers in Cancun. 4, 5, 6. Cancun.
Let's prove tonight that they were not capable here in the 2025-2026 season.